guys, we got a really cool video today for you. As you can see, we've got a new car at the shop. Josh brought by his 22 BRZ, and this thing is absolutely immaculate. So before we get started with today's video, which is changing out the exhaust, I want to give you a quick walk around so you can see some of the cool parts that he's got on it. Up front, you can see he's got the Street Hunter Designs front lip. This looks really nice in carbon fiber with the blue paint. I'm a big fan of how it fits this bumper. Then moving around to the side, you can see he's got some Advan GT Beyond wheels, and I really like the way that these have a nice concave face and a dish around them. Even in a 45 offset, these actually fit the wheel wells really nicely and have a nice aggressive concave look to them. Moving around to the back, he's got some OEM aero bits, the little spats on the bottom here, and then up top he's got a Vortex generator. Really just helps complete the look of the car. And then last up, he's got the HKS SPEC-L exhaust with those burnt blue tips. It actually looks really nice, and it does seem like it fits the new chassis pretty well, but HKS did do a redesign on it for the 22 Plus, and that's what we've got here at the shop. So I'm gonna be uninstalling this first gen version, and we're gonna be installing the new one. And you know, for science, we're gonna see if there's any fitment differences, and then we're gonna do some sound clips. So my thoughts on the HKS SPEC-L now that I've been driving around in Josh's BRZ. I have to say I am thoroughly impressed with how refined this exhaust is. Don't let the big burnt exhaust tips fool you. This is more of a mature catback compared to some of the others that I've tested. In terms of sound, which is why you buy an exhaust, I really enjoy the low end frequency that you get with the HKS SPEC-L. It's definitely a little bit more bass heavy, but not in a way that's droney. You could live with this easily on a daily driver, and when you're in 5th or 6th gear, the exhaust kind of just fades into the background, which I really enjoy. Another nice part about this exhaust tone is it just really encourages you to rev the car out. It enjoys those higher RPMs and it just sounds amazing, so it makes you want to stay in the gas. So what are my overall thoughts about the HKS SPEC-L system? Well, I would say that this is an exhaust that you would get as a more mature enthusiast, and if you're into the JDM culture and you like HKS as a brand, you really can't go wrong with the SPEC-L system. There are some minor differences between this SPEC-L and the previous generation one, but really they're not that noticeable, to be honest. Overall, I would say that the fitment of this 22 Plus SPEC-L system though is a 10 out of 10. I didn't have to adjust the tips or anything like that. Everything just lined up really well in the bumper, which honestly is kind of a first. Most catback exhausts you have to kind of adjust to get them to fit right. So I would say 2 thumbs up in terms of the fitment. Okay, well the time has finally come for us to return the keys to this beautiful BRZ, but I had a great time filming this exhaust video. And speaking of this car, I want you guys to meet the owner. Josh, why don't you come on in here? Hey, thanks again for letting me drive your car today.
For sure, appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, you've got a couple other cars too. What else do you have?
Yeah, I've got a wide body RSX.
Very nice. Yeah, he's got good taste in cars, obviously. So if you guys want to keep up with him on social media, where can people find you at?
You can find me at Anointed Aero. Anointed and then _ AERO.
Perfect. Yeah, and I hope you enjoy the SPEC-L. It's a little bit different than the first generation one. I think maybe even a little bit louder, I'm thinking.
Yeah, it definitely has more bite to it than the first one did.
But hey, it's not a bad thing. It was really fun for me to shoot that whole video, and I think you're gonna have a great time with it. So awesome. Well, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.